LordMaddog here, and we're playing Kerbal Space Program. The last time, we made ourselves a space station that we're trying to get into orbit around Minimus. So we're going to jump right back into where we were at when we left off. Well, not quite right back. I did land the launching thing of this. The thing that launches this. Yes. Alright. So we got this orbit coming up. This node that'll take us out to Minimus. We will then in 10 minutes, so we're going to speed up time here. And one thing, two, there we go. Oh, hey, there's my ring. Hopefully I don't hit it on the way out. There we go. That will have to be deleted. And stop tracking. We left it in the dust. If we did. 800 is a decent amount of our delta V. It's about close to half. Actually, it's actually a little bit more than half of our delta V. Let's see, where's our delta V? Yeah, we started at 17. No. We start at 17 delta V, 1700, so it's just a little less than half of our delta V. But then it's 880. Oh, well, probably exactly half of our delta V. Oh nope, a little bit more. Okay, now that now that we've burned, we will complete this, and we will go ahead and line here to make sure we get a nice, good orbit with. Well, not as nice as I wanted. Kind of hard to see, really is. Always has been when you're dealing with something this far off and you can't really move your camera. I've always kind of found that slightly annoying. There we go, a good old intercept with the Minimus. Oh, an impact. That would be an impact, isn't it? Yeah, we don't want quite an impact. We'll pull back a little. Oops. Not that much. Ah, dang it. There. Execute next node. Make sure we have all the stuff we need. Pretty sure. Oh no, we don't have enough fuel in the station. Ah. I did not even account for that. What do I do? I don't have enough money to launch another flight out here to give it fuel. If only I had enough to actually land this on a Minimus, I could then gather the fuel myself. It would be nice, but I know I don't have enough to land. Just don't. No way. This thing's heavy, big, gigantic. Has enough, just enough to get into orbit around Minimus. And 6,000 units of fuel is not a small amount to scoff at. to gain money, so let's go ahead and look at, once again, farming. I do not like that. I don't like farming. I don't think anyone likes farming money. Let's see what missions. And because we're getting so many things in space already, it's taking a lot longer to load than it did originally. Part test. Definitely not worth it. Stations. I am doing the one station around the moon. No. Floor of the moon. That would eventually happen. I wouldn't mind taking it, except for I can only take one more mission. And my active missions are all... And I don't have the money to upgrade this because, yeah. Well. We're just gonna have to wait till some of these... Oh wait, and reposition. These are easy enough to do, but they're not really worth it. Around Minimus. Oh, dang it. If only. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and hope I can actually land this on Minimus. I know that's not possible. But Minimus doesn't have a lot of... Oh wait, that's gonna take 6 days to get out there, isn't it? Yes. So... Well, you know what? We're going to have to abandon some of the missions we have. I think we can do that. The ones at the moons, we're not doing anything with the moon anymore right now. So we'll go ahead and abandon... no, these are all Minimus. Oh. In that case, we'll get the Minimus orbit. Oh, then we can accept one more. 6,000 units. 600 units of fresh ore from Minimus. That we should be able to do. It doesn't give us enough to launch, but hey. Alright. Launch. Nah, I barely have enough to get into orbit. Yeah, well, we'll do it. 8 days out. Takes 8 days to get to Minimus. Always has and always will, unless you have some different mods. Crew report, observation, EVA report. Space around. Wait, give me a sec. I'll get an EVA. Board again. Alright. Let's go over all my review stored data. Yay, 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 yeah. We're going to have it almost full almost instantly before we even meet Minimus. I almost have had 2 of these things on here. To do that, though, I would have to have... Ooh, there's a new one. Mr. Goo, scan gravity to research. I ain't gonna return those, no. Crew report. Oh, can't do that. EVA. Board. What do we have for science? Ooh, it's capped. Almost. Well, you might as well start researching then. Our first flight around the moon is an actual... give me a sec. My cat really wants outside. But then I want to can you all know by now. Make up your mind. Alright, so we could... Let's just see what it costs to get me in orbit. Add maneuver. It's going to cost 100. Ooh, we might actually be able to land on the moon. Minimus. Yeah, we have enough thrust to weight ratio. We should be able to land. It's only going to cost 100. Let's see what that maneuver here cost. We're going to want to pull down... Whoops. No. Maneuver. Yeah. 45. No, that's just not worthwhile. Yeah, it's better to do it at the apex of the transition, I think. We will get in orbit. Boom. Oops. Execute next node. Oh, no. Actually, forget that. I do want to do a little bit of a change. This is not a good position. I want it to come in, because we're not going to try to do that one right now. We do want to come down from a little bit of the side, so we have a more vertical. Because otherwise, if we don't do that, we're not going to have the sunny side of the moon. The cat wants back in already. It's not that cold out. Save game. So, why it does this? I will tell you about how my woes with save file corruption and hard drives going bad and having to switch to a new hard drive and different things to keep being able to record. So, yeah, that's what happened. My hard drive went bad. I had barely able to salvage my saves, and I had to put it on a new hard drive. Not really a big deal, it's just kind of annoying. Whoops. Execute next node. Here we go. Hopefully 500 is enough to get us to land on a... I have decent amount of RC power too, so it might work as well. I mean, it's not going to stop me, but it'll add some extra thrust. Almost, I think it has like almost point, I don't know, I haven't actually checked. I'm trying to estimate here. I'm going to guess pretty close to almost 0.1 thrust to weight ratio, which in space and low lunar orbit should be pretty good. In minimus orbit, yeah. Where's the one mission you're supposed to have a orbit around Minimus? What? New space station. Crude land. Oh, you're supposed to all return home to safety to home. And no, I'm not going to do any of that. Oh. Shoot. So I'm screwed here. Well, I'd have to drop some missions. Hopefully I can get them again. I think you can automatically re-accept them, but I'd lose money. Alright. Let's go ahead and go all the way around just to get the science. Yay. Lots and lots of science. Alright. Review data. Ooh. Cannot analyze data, the lab is full. Yes, we know this. Send that. Send this. My electrical charge is slowly dying here. I better extend solar array. Cannot data full. Where's my electric array? Yeah, we're still losing electricity. Ooh, there's not enough electricity on this thing to run those. Aw, man, I am stupid. There's no way there's gonna be enough electricity to run on those drills. Just not gonna happen. Not with these piddlywigs. Was there a way to get those things actually to what's this? There's sunlight, direct sunlight, and I'm still losing power. Why? Oh, researching takes power. Apparently a lot of it. How come I've never had a problem with that before? Well, we could try to land on the moon. We just get aim for the salt flats here. Hope for the best. And everyone's like, this is a very poorly thought out. Oops, no. Maneuver. Oops. Oh, it's the opposite way. Wait, no. I did it the wrong way. What? Ah. I'm trying to add a maneuver in the wrong place. I need to add the maneuver. So come in about right here. What's going on here? How come it's some type, that's weird maneuvering node. It's not right. It's not how it usually works. I should definitely have full electricity, yes. The big problem is when I get down there, how am I going to keep it on that angle to start mining? Well, I don't think I really have to. I don't think I only have enough electricity to get one of them to or start running mining anyway. Oh, that would have been a good flat place to land. But it didn't look like it was in the light when I looked at it earlier. Wait. Okay, the moon turns. Whoa, stop. I keep forgetting that. The moon turns. I think I'm going to actually have to adjust my... Yes. I need to fly a little higher than what I'm going to. So I want to hit the actual location I want to hit. And we're going to land on the dark side to begin with. But that, just a little poor calculating of my own. I forgot Minimus spins so fast. It's probably to try to aim for this giant fall flats, but I can't. It's too late. Not worth it. That's to do it. Now let's go ahead and go for the landing. Now we're getting close. Like I said, it's going to be the dark side when we go to land, though. It kind of sucks. We're going to have to pull in our track solar panels just because I don't want them to get busted off. Stupid 3-time shift thingy. Oh, we gotta turn around this way anyway. RCs too when we come close. Stupid shift. How close are we to the ground? Stupid thing. Turn off! And almost a perfect landing. Besides all the beeping in the background. Okay. Let's turn on the RCs. Turn this way. And to head down. Head down. Come on. No. And we have a solid landing. RC's off. Deploy drill. There, that'll keep us actually straight. Deploy drill. Well, I was counting on that. Yeah. The only problem is power. Extend solar panels. Extend solar panels. We have a station on the surface of the moon. A base, rather, of Minimus, without actually even getting to Minimus and back. The first person to Minimus was some random Kerbal who's going to spend the rest of a life out there. So despite everything, stupid shift. Give me a sec. I'm going to see if I can deal with it. There we go. No, it didn't. Stupid piece of crap. How do I turn that stupid thing off? Thank you. There we go. I turned it off. I don't know how I did. Okay, plant flag. Mini fall. Crazy. It's best. Extend solar panel. I don't think I can extend the other ones. I think they'll hit the ground and bust. But I can try. Here's hoping. And, ooh, yes. So when this horizon comes over, I'll be able to, let's see, let's go ahead and start. Surface harvest. Activate radiators. They're going to overheat almost instantly. Why? I have radiators. Ah, yes, I turned them all on. That's good. I have to activate them all. That's what's going on. What's my power, though? Oh, my electrical charge is not going down at all. Wow. That's surprising. $46. No, it's not working. Should have put them directly on it, I guess. Demo harvest. How many units of? How many units have I acquired so far? 1. Start. Just regular liquid fuel, or no? It's L2. Oxygen. And my heat ratio. Heat this. Doesn't matter. They're all active. And no, I'll never get any fuel from this because it doesn't. My heat there. Do you have to have them directly on it or something? It's like it's not calculating that these things are even anywhere on the ship. They're supposed to work anywhere, right? See, these things that say it's like that electric charge isn't getting work either. All right. Somehow we're generating an electric charge. In maybe 10 years I'll have it, but because these things are absolutely abysmal, they're going to automatically shut down here in a sec. Activate. Wait, are these things are these shutting down? I could have sworn I activated them. Hey, those things are working. For this here, this one at least. They have to be really, really close. I wish I knew that. Yeah, okay, well these things are gonna harvest, but I'm not gonna gain any surface harvest. Thermal efficiency is perfect on those things. This thing's climbing. That'll overheat eventually, but not for a very long time. So they have to be right next to it. Ah, man, if I would have known. I thought they could be anywhere on the ship. They really should be. Well, of course they can't. It's not like in... The reason I thought that, I just remembered that because in Interstellar, heat was a resource. Thermal heat was a resource. And just like ores, it was transferable all around. I mean, just like liquid, like fuel and electricity, it was transferred to every single part of the ship. So that's why I thought that. I mean, common sense tells you it has to be right there beside it. But I didn't realize that. I should have put out, if I would have realized it would have been so easy to just not have these and put a couple of them on right there on top of it and around it. If I, you know, if I had had enough brains to bring along a stinking, I didn't though. I have to send up a ship dude with some, and I can, oh well, no reason to cry over spilt milk. You live and you learn and you I will have to bring down a lander here. And because, yeah, I have to bring the lander here with a it'll take me forever to gather the information I need. Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed about me messing that up. Oh, there's my electric charge starting to finally fall. Ah, man, if I just had a drill in real life, they would have automatically been in there. And I actually have a mod that automatically equips each Kerbal with one. I had that before, so that's the reason why I didn't think about it. Alright, let's stop this. Return to Space Center. Ah. Would it be too much cheating to... No, it would give myself one. Well, I don't quite have the money, and I don't have the resources to get myself out of this pit I've dug. So I have to go ahead and turn off and accept some of the missions I have accepted. Or just wait till this happens, which it would never happen because it can only hold 75, which would have been enough, but because I can't process it, ouch, man. Talk about digging yourself a pit. Yeah. It was way back when it automatically gave every one of these things. Because that was a user error, definitely. But it's just stupid. I don't have one of these. Oh wait, can only a Kerbal use this? Only an engineer use this? I don't think so. I think anyone can use this. If I had the resources to fly one up there, in a heartbeat it would. But because I don't have the money or the way to get the money, I don't know. Hey, alright, Jebediah. EVA. All hatches are obstructed, you can't EVA. Alright, I hear EVA. Inventory. Oh. It can only be used with Kerbal with the repair skill. Huh. I also had a mod that made it so like anyone could use that. Alright, well, I am in trouble. A really light ship can I do it within 400k? I'd have to build a brand new ship to send a Kerbal up there. To send Bob up there. And he wouldn't be able to return. I thought there was one that actually didn't need a repair skill to be able to do that. Well, I have enough to get the first this definitely does. And it just runs off of liquid fuel. It does not need any oxidizer. It's awesome. So we're gonna have to do a rescue mission. Yep. Let's build a super small super light mission for a singular task. To fix some radiators. Inventory. Kerbal program. Yes. We're gonna need to attach because I'm gonna need a fuel to get back. Oh wait, you can put more than one of those in there, can't you? Wait, I don't remember how to do that. I thought you hold shift. No. Ah, that's how you do it. Oh, we don't need two, four just to get for gauge measure, and then we're gonna go ahead and give ourselves a decent amount of radiators. I don't think it can do that. You can't put these in there. How many? You can put one radiator. Anything else that would be better than a radiator? No, I don't want that. Because it'll make the Kerbal really heavy when he's getting in and out. I have plenty of radiators there. Once they get there, it's fine. Make sure we have an engineer. Engineer Bob. We have a control unit because Bob doesn't have any ability to fly. A spinning thingy. A Rockman control unit. There he is. Alright. And then we need fuel. Well, I don't really planning on coming back. I have to eventually go out there and have someone else relieve him, but all liquid fuel. Liquid fuel 800. Where's the engine? 60. Let's see if this is enough to... What's my thrust to weight? Only 15. What? Only 0.15? Seriously? Holy macroy. Is that low? Oh, in atmosphere, in vac, it should be pretty good, right? No. Thrust vac. Ah, thrust. Yep. Yes, yes. 13. I'm gonna need a battery and some. So we'll get electric along the side. We'll need some solar panels. Always good to have a full set around the head. Actually, what's the weight on these? Total weight 9.4. Let's just go with a bigger battery, full on big battery. See what we get for 9. Oh, just a little bit more. I think that's worthwhile though. All right. RCs. No. All right. So now we just need to build a really dirt cheap rocket launch. I think best way to do that is to rock me up. Oh, we need to have a there. That's what I wanted. Oh, it's normal. There it is. Oh, it's just a plain old complete. Oh. Well, okay. This thing should be able to take me all the way there. 8,000. Hopefully this is enough to land on the moon once we get up there. Oops. Says a 4,000, but I'm kind of worried about the thrust to weight ratio in space. I'll have to test it once I get it into space. Bills in? Alright. Anything I'm forgetting? Ah, satellites. Small ones will do in this thing, because I have already boatload of satellites in space. Oh, this will become a waste bin once it's up there. Just something more. Oh, did I have an impact? If I can set this to impact when I release it after, I don't have the impact science one. Darn. Where's that at? I don't have that resource. I don't have it yet. Alright. 100K. This would easily get me to the moon. too heavy. I mean, too much thrust. Okay, we're gonna have to cool down the thrust. Actually, you know what? This thing might not actually have enough to get me to orbit in the air. Well, it should. I don't think I have to worry too much. Way too much thrust to weight ratio. Oh, rip myself apart. I go using that. 5 is insane. This thing's not going to actually get me there. So this is barely going to get me this is not even going to get me in orbit. I thought it was supposed to get me all the way there and back. I didn't put parachutes on it. I should have. Whatever. So we need to undo that. Get out of orbit just a few seconds. Can burn it up. Alright. 64. Ooh. That's a very low. Oops, don't want to do that. Set as target NJ 900. You know, should definitely work. Not gonna be an easy descent, but it should getting it there though. Ooh, I probably should have put RCs on this thing. Really should have put RCs on this thing. Landing in range of him is going to be hard. And returning impossible. Oh, yeah, duh, I didn't even put anything on it that I could return with. That was stupid. No. Eh, whatever. This thing wasn't meant to return. I'll have to send a ship out for Kerbal eventually. Sorry. Sorry about that small interruption. Let's speed this up. I don't want to wait the whole dang time while it burns this. You know, I always thought, MS was also reliant on thrust to weight. I was like, MS, I always thought it was like how many milliseconds to burn. But obviously that's not the case. I always try to have a really high thrust to weight ratio, but guess that's not the way to go. Oh, too far again. That's a common problem with mech jab when coming just to intercept some things. There we go. Shoot next node. This thing could return and dock with a station. Might be a wise idea. I do have landing guidance. I might try that. Make it a lot easier. The computer operated. Of course that thing blew. That sucked. It was only worth it. 117K? Oh gosh. That was money I didn't have. Arrival time 8 days. It landed. Gonna need to get in somewhat of a same angle, I think. Actually, no, better just straight on, and yeah, I think that'd probably work better off that way. I should have put some parachutes on these things. That was weird. Because this thing could easily return from the surface. You know what? Revert flight. Vehicle 7. Assembly. I'm sorry, guys. I have to put parachutes on them. It's just a no-brainer. If I put a parachutes on it, it can go all the way from the planet all the way back, and I need to save this. Three, four, five, six, 7, 8. Don't want to lose it. We're gonna need like 2 here though. And it shouldn't burn up in... this thing might actually burn up in... just to be safe. Alright. Make sure the right Kerbin's in it. Engineer Bureau. Launch. Launch. Boom. Okay, we're wobbling. Too much thrust to weight. I'm gonna let my cat in while we go off into space. Oops, I think I went too far. No, probably not. No, I didn't. Oh, should not have done it at speed. That was stupid. Just rip my head off, I'd do that. Burned out. Well, not quite into orbit, but that's fine. Oh no. Okay. Oh wait. The other thing, well, okay. Mm-hmm. 59. I should probably get it to come around some and then do that again. Because 59 is not good orbit to start from. 75, okay. Oh, what am I doing? Set as target. Create node. We're going to pull back just a little bit on it because I can always increase it. So is it back. There we go. Execute next node. Estimated burn time will be 2 minutes. So we'll have to speed up while the acceleration by force. Maneuver to it so it's a little bit better of a position. Bring it down. Don't have quite the intercepts. I pulled too much on it. There. There we are, we'll go flying past it. Go farther down. We want to come at it perfectly kind of so we get a nice circular orbit around it. Oh, oops. There. Execute next node. Doot. Yes, doing good. Double intercept. Look at that. 9 days to get out there. We'll save. And do it. Yeah, charge. Focus. Maneuver. Oops. Yeah. We want to have a little higher orbit so we can come down on it, perfectly down on it. So that's not quite that low of an orbit. There we go. Execute next node. Come on, come on. Yes. Okay, and maneuver. This one's gonna be the big one. Cost some. Only 100. Wow. Didn't realize 800. It's only double. How is it so efficient? I mean, it's only 800. I've got ones that. No, only 255. 250. No, I thought. Yep. I guess the thermal engines are super efficient. Not only that, they only use liquid. So that's really awesome. And this is actually a really bad position, I just realized. It's not at all the way I want to be. There. A much better one. Execute next node. No, 17 minutes. Dang, I didn't need to wait that long. That's actually not quite right either. Because if I'm going to come... better that way than not, because it'll come up back, it'll wrap around. Yeah, that'll work. Actually, yeah. Actually, I think the first one, but I don't know. We'll just fix it once we get there. We have tons and tons of delta V. Because of the first nuclear. I didn't realize the nuclear engines were so awesome. I mean, they're just humongously awesome. So we had a rescue mission and a base mission all in one. There we go. Now we're going to set target. after minisip. Game, yes. Now we're going to use mech jab because this is something that would take me a long time. Landing, pick target on map. Wait. Set as target. Land at target. Shouldn't it do something? Moving high orbit burn. Doing a high deorbital burn. Yes. Performing course correction. Now my cat wants it. Performing course correction at 0 mimus. Why are they doing that? Doesn't have to do that. Was there a way to stop it from doing that? Because if it does that, it's going to take forever to actually land. Let's save and try to speed up and see what happens. Okay. Should recorrect itself. It's not even anywhere near on target. What the heck? It busted up. Retrograde. I think I'm going to have to actually turn it to land at target. No, what are you doing? I wish I understood, but I certainly don't. You know what, let's just... Oh, I almost killed myself. I really blew it just now. No, at target. It'll have to switch itself around, right? To fly towards it. Alright, so as you see here, I land. I finally get landing with this. And then, after much ado, I try to attach the heating thesis to I'll just wait. I'll just let the go ahead and go. This is going at 4 times speed. I decided it was over an hour trying to mess with this. In the end, I ended up just taking. I don't have it recorded because I was just so frustrated. I ended up having to, because I didn't save before I took off, so I ended up having to fly Bill Kerman all the way back to gain enough money to launch again. Because that gives I think 300K. Okay, so and then launching another Kerbal out here with what are called control radiator or heat controlled units. Okay, because what is currently on it are just normal radiator units. I'll just wait until we get in there. See, speeding up. Landing. And I'm talking the whole time in the background if you want to hear me. Yeah, it's cute. Yeah. Then I land. Use my reaction wheel to lift myself up and keep myself off the ground as I fly forward. As you see, I have plenty enough to return home, which I eventually do, but not on this video. Okay, crash into. Alright, come on, good to get out of there. No, I will swing up my backside and bring it around using my reaction wheel. Yeah. Get in. Crew transfer. I did that. Level up crew. Eject. I think I do this and end up having to reload because, yeah, I do. And that was so annoying about this whole thing is that I love KSI, but it's so tedious. It'd be really awesome if you had the ability to open like a editor menu and edit it all ships within a certain area, and then just with see, I got in there and it exploded. But if you could open an editor on your ship, and then if you have the Kerbals there, an engineer there, it'll estimate how long it'll take to do this, and it'll only use what you have for if you have the items and the ship there, and it'll let you reconstruct it, take it apart or reconstruct it and build it in any way. So, yeah, basically open a sub-center VAB. That would be really awesome. See here, it won't let me attach to that. And these things, so I decide I have to be directly connected. So I try to connect them to the side. Connect there, and I jump around and I fall around and try forever to get more there, thinking that it's going to eat up the heat. And what it doesn't do is eat up the heat. It just doesn't work. Actually, you know what? I think it may have worked. I just didn't realize it was working. Yeah, it was working. It usually runs at a 59%, because now that I have it working, it actually runs about that. So, oh man, I just realized now that that actually worked. I wish I had a save point. I could just go back to that, but I don't have a save point there. No, it didn't actually work. When I added that, oh, what happened is when I added that new thing, it stopped it from working. Oh, I never realized it. And then I tried to attach it to the outside. I took it off and tried to attach it to the outside because I figured it had something to do with the cart, it being inside a cargo bay system. And then eventually I had to just drop it on the ground. My gosh, this took forever. And I got nowhere with it. Oops. Sorry about that. Okay, so I came over here, I pulled that off, and I can't move. You can only move things so far. This is actually gets funny here. I take this, I put it here, and then I try to attach this here, but it doesn't stick. It shoots off like a rocket. So I have to go after it because I haven't saved. Stupid me. And I have to try to get it to come all the way back. And try to do that. No. It's only 3 feet. That's movement placement. That was a pretty cool backflip there. That was a kick backflip. Then it shot me up when I tried to do it again. Alright, so it bounces all the way over there. I attach it. And I attach everything around it, thinking it would transfer the heat, because you can't attach anything specific to it. And I'm like, no, it's not working. And no, it didn't work, annoyingly so. Oh, maybe it did. Wait. Oh no, I turned it off. There, okay. And I tried to put everything around it. Just didn't work. I bet that did that work? And I didn't realize it. Yes, that did work without me even realizing it. Because 50% is his normal running heat. But anyway, these are normal radiators. Okay, they're supposed to take the heat off of the things they're attached to, but you cannot attach it to that, as you can see. And you see that it's backing, cannot attach. Okay, so you hear myself annoyingly crying out in the background. But the 55 is its normal operating hours, and I did not know that. I didn't think it was working, but it was working. It shouldn't have been working, but it was working. So I get in there, and I decide I'm done, and all of a sudden I get in here, and these things start to heat up dramatically. But that's because that was working, and it was actually starting to mine ore faster because I have a higher Kerbal level. You know what? For sake of continuity, if I still have 51, no, I don't think I still have it. And then I try this ridiculousness, because I thought, oh, well, that's overheating. Maybe it only works on the ones the Kerbal's sitting. But no, that's not the truth of it. Start, okay. It'll go down to 55, and I think it's not working, but actually that's its normal heating area. 67, there, it's working. But then I stupidly enough go out here and I strip everything around it and stick it back. Oh my gosh, talk about stupid. I go out and I strip everything from it, and it doesn't work at all then. See, I thought it worked when he. There, see, it had died instantly. Oh my gosh, I did not realize, I did not see that. Alright. I didn't even see that until now. I just started to rewatch this. And go over it. And I get really mad. I finally, we're pretty close to quit around here somewhere. Yep, save 51, and that's it. I said I was going to fix it. Alright. So, that's where we're going to start next time. If I can find the save file. Alright. Or if I can't find the save file, I'll just start from where I started. I know I don't like it when people just jump dramatically ahead like that. But we'll see about next time. See you later.